I find God in the passion, kindness, and motivation of Fordham students. I came to Fordham from Seattle without knowing a single one of my classmates. Quite quickly, I realized why Fordham's identity is often so tied to community. Fordham students often remind me of Peter 4:10. Each of you should use whatever gifts you have received to serve others as faithful stewards of God's grace in its various forms. Students here at Fordham recognize that in choosing to attend a Jesuit university, we embrace the responsibility to be advocates for justice, to care for the whole person and for others, and to use our interests, talents, and studies to create a more equitable world. So I find God in my peers. Our Jesuit education is designed to show us that the things we learn in the classroom should not and cannot be confined to the classroom. We are taught in an interdisciplinary design so that we can realize how our knowledge ought to be applied to our community in service to others. One way we are taught to do this is through reflection and discernment. St. Ignatius provided us with the spiritual exercises, including the Examen, which was introduced to me by a few Jesuit scholastics here at Fordham. This introspection has not only helped me grow closer to the Jesuit principle of cura personalis, but has also helped me continually renew my commitment to kindness, forgiveness, patience, and compassion, things that may not be fully achievable, but are fully worthy of pursuit. The opportunities that Fordham offers allows us to, as Cardinal Newman put it, engage in and contribute to the play of lively minds. And as poet Francis Thompson said in his biography of St. Ignatius, to be great in both worlds, faith and reason, the spiritual and the material, religion and culture, and to not see these as opposing forces, but as a way to obtain a more complete understanding of our world. I currently serve as the Executive Vice President of Fordham's United Student Government, and I feel as though Fordham's Jesuit ideals have guided many of the proposals we've introduced, from sustainability to academic achievement to diversity and inclusion. So I'd like to conclude with the quote from St. Ignatius that I centered my student government campaign platform around and have tried to remember as I represent Fordham's uniquely gifted students. Lord, teach me to be generous. Teach me to serve you as you deserve, to give and not to count the costs, to fight and not to heed the wounds, to toil and not to seek for rest, to labor and not to ask for reward, except to know that I am doing your will. Thanks, Fordham.